Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm running a minute late. I apologize if you're waiting on YouTube or on Facebook for the First Alert live weather show. First of all, I haven't turned on the lights yet. I've got a couple more buttons to push. Let's see, the weather computer's up and running. So let's do this one and this one. And we should all be ready to go now. So it says 7:17, so I'm a couple minutes late getting to you. Hi, everybody. This is meteorologist Steve Horstmeyer, and we have got increasing cloud cover over the tri-state right now. We might see a sprinkle this evening, but overall, just a sprinkle. Nothing really more or less than that. In fact, what we're talking about is most of that activity is going to die out before it gets here, and when we see it on radar, I'll show you what I mean. So, sorry, I had a few issues with both Facebook and YouTube. More than likely, the issue was me. Hit the wrong button or something, but everything says that we're all up and running. Now, over the weekend, I understand we had some issues with audio over into our apps and into Roku. If you have anything like that and you're watching on Roku, watching on our apps, and you see anything that's a problem, just let me know so I can get our engineering staff on it. All right, so cloud cover is increasing there. You can see that behind me here. It's not that low, gray, thickening cloud cover. There's just not a lot of moisture around. The air near the surface is dry, and so we're not going to see much more than a sprinkle. So if you're heading tomorrow down to TQL Stadium, looks like a good evening for soccer. Temperatures with low humidity dropping off into the mid-70s. If you're heading to the Cincinnati Open tomorrow or Wednesday, looks like the weather will be dry. Thursday, the morning session should be dry. There could be some showers for the evening session, and the humidity is going to be on the upswing during the day on Thursday. So even though it's Monday, we're talking about some big events going on in the tri-state. Okay, right now temperatures, these are airport temperatures, in the 70s around the tri-state, a couple spots in the low 80s like Lunken Airport and the Miami University Airport. We have dew point temperatures mostly in the 60s. Now, mostly in the 50s, excuse me, although the 60s are starting to show up. Now notice Madison's in the 60s. Batesville has a dew point of 70. That's because of crops immediately surrounding the Hillenbrand Airport there. 63 in Lebanon, that's because of crops right near the airport also. Most other areas in the 50s. And so you have to be very careful when you talk about things like this, because this is a specific microclimate. This is a specific microclimate. I'm not sure about the Richmond Airport. This is the first time it stood out. And Madison, that is just the warm, more humid air trying to move back into the tri-state from the south and west. And we do have some high humidity on the way. So here's the muggy meter. You can see that the humidity peaks in the very humid to muggy range Thursday and Friday, and then drops back off for the weekend. So what we're looking at here is, not too bad, really. But then on Thursday, it peaks, goes up Friday, drops down for the weekend. So things are looking much, much better as we head on into the weekend. But we do have a couple days when it's going to be sticky, and those days could also bring a little bit of shower or thunderstorm activity to the tri-state. Well, there you see all the rainfall that's out to the west. Now, if we take a look at this, do a box zoom. I like to do those because it brings you in right there. And you can see that the shower activity, for the most part, is dying out as it moves east. Now, the latest ones that are right up there near Bloomington, they're not dying out as much. And if we time those out, let me zoom back out a little bit here. Okay, zoom, whoops, out, not in. And we can use a tool that we have. Let's see, let me stop this so that we are just looking at now. Okay, I'll take this tool, and what I'll do is I'll draw on here. Now, you may not see this part of it, but okay, I'm drawing a line on there, and you can see that we're going to move this stuff off to the east. So it looks like it's going to make it all the way over to Maysville by 1 a.m., Portsmouth by 2:19. I know why it didn't hit the city of Cincinnati. But if you look at this line for Louisville is 11:02. And so that means it makes it into Cincinnati sometime between 10 and 11. And as it dries out and comes our way, I don't think we're going to see much more in the way of rainfall. That could be a problem. So maybe a few sprinkles this evening. If you need the rain, we may have to wait till Thursday and Friday when it could be more widespread. But overall, there's just not much coming our way this week. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at this full screen. The orangish colors there, those are the ones that where the sticky air is. The blues, the nice air that we've got over us, and you can see the blue kind of hangs out for a while. We stop the clock right here at 5:30 p.m. Thursday, and you can see some showers in the area, and we're starting to get that sticky air moving back into the tri-state. Well, there it is on Friday. We're right into that sticky stuff. It extends all the way up to Lake Erie, and then it pushes to the east so that by 8:30 a.m. Saturday, we've got a sticky start to Saturday, but it pushes off to the south, and we might see a few pop-up showers during the day Saturday and Sunday. But the weekend looks much nicer after that humid air for Thursday and Friday, much lower humidity with the chance for a few pop-up showers both Saturday and Sunday. So more comfortable Saturday and Sunday. Not a rain out, but the chance that you'll see a shower in the tri-state. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at this evening. Sunset at 8:38, 78 right now. That would be the 7 p.m. temperature at the International Airport. 69 is what we're looking at by 11 o'clock. And then overnight, I've got a low of 61 degrees. That low is 61 about 8 a.m. Sun's up at 6:49. So for your morning commute, roads will be dry. Clearing will be taking place. Humidity still on the nice side. Temperatures in the upper 50s to lower 60s as you head out the door. So really no problems from Mother Nature for your morning commute. And then the high tomorrow about 83 around 4 p.m. And again, the humidity nice. The sky clears out, so we're in for a nice afternoon tomorrow. Okay, Climate Prediction Center's activity or forecast puts a bullseye of cooler than normal over us from the 18th to the 22nd of the month. Somehow I skipped some. I'll tell you what, let's go back to that. I've got to turn off the play. I forgot to put the 8 to 14 day forecast in there. So let's go back to the 6 to 10 day forecast. So that's what's nice about doing this. Standing here, I can change things, and if I make a mistake when I'm on the air, well, we're stuck with it. Okay, so there it is, cooler than normal from the 18th to the 22nd. If we look at the 20th through the 26th, that bullseye still right over us, of cooler than normal weather, and then hot out to the west. By the time we head into the 24th through the 6th of September, back to warmer than normal. Precipitation-wise, in the 6 to 10 day outlook, near normal to drier than normal in the 8 to 14 day outlook. So for those of you that have dry ponds, you have dry crops, dry grass. I had to water the front yard, our wildflowers today. They'd been doing okay for a while, but now they were really starting to look sick. So I spent some time doing that. And I think watering is what you're going to have to do to that lawn and to those gardens for the next couple of weeks. And then as we head past the 24th of August through the 6th of September, there's a large area of drier than normal weather trying to move our way, and we are rated as near normal. Okay, here's your 7-day forecast. Looking at a low tonight of 61, a high tomorrow of 83. Clouds decrease, mostly sunny and 87 Wednesday. Now Thursday and Friday, we looked at that muggy meter, and we talked about the humidity increasing. Let's go ahead and take a look at another version of the muggy meter. We're talking about dew points here, and you can see how the dew points reach the 70s. Now, if you look at the icons there on the side, that's just yuck. Okay, nobody likes dew points in the 70s. Even the people in New Orleans think it's pretty humid. So we go from comfortable weather Tuesday and Wednesday to noticeable humidity, but not that bad on Thursday, to really sticky on Friday, and then by Saturday at 5 p.m., dew points are back down into the 50s, and so Saturday, Sunday, and Monday look pretty comfortable at this time. Okay, so evening showers on Thursday. On Friday, we're looking at scattered thunderstorms, just pop-up afternoon stuff, so not a washout. Same thing on Sunday, isolated pop-up afternoon showers and thunderstorms, not a washout. And then Monday, partly cloudy and 82. Now, this is going to look pretty much the same. We still have the chance of some shower activity in here and beyond the 7-day forecast. But for the most part, little or no rainfall in the forecast, temperatures near normal. And here's a summary of the temperatures over the next 14 days. Okay, high temperatures don't go too far from normal. Low temperatures don't go too far from normal. So it looks like we're going to be kind of stuck with normal for a while. Now, even though the model there from the Climate Prediction Center, or their forecast, was saying below normal, I'm not really sure that is what we're going to see. Notice you can see basically from the 15th through like the 21st, the high temperatures are below normal. So there's a little disagreement here. However, below normal at this time of the year is not the same as below normal in the middle of winter when it can blast you with really cold air. Okay, so to camera one now, and what we're going to see here on is we're going to go ahead and see what people are saying on Facebook. I hope most of you that normally watch are out enjoying the weather rather than watching me telling you how nice it is. I'd rather feel how nice it is out there. Okay, so if we go to Facebook and start taking some, see what the comments are. All right, let's see. Melvin, hello, Melvin Stone Street. Is it going to rain all day on Saturday? No, I think what happens is the shower and thunderstorm activity stop Friday evening. Saturday starts off dry, and then during the afternoon and evening, some hit and miss stuff, Melvin. So that kind of stuff that gives you only a chance of getting a shower, and that's what it looks like Saturday. Ashley Clark, I'm doing fine. I hope you're doing well, too. It was a nice weekend, wasn't it? Chuck Atkins says, keep up the great work. I'm assuming you're meaning the weather. I'm just the messenger, but man, I tell you what, if I could create great weekend weather, I would have created this weekend. Okay. All right. So let's see here. Let's go down to the next one. All right, let's see. And that's it. Those are the only comments so far. So like I said, I hope most of the people that normally watch around here are outside enjoying the weather, because we do have some sticky stuff on the way for Thursday and Friday. So what I normally do here, and we're going to make this a short one because most people seem to want to be outside. Let's go back and start with, okay, let's just do the 7-day forecast, and then we'll be done for the night. I kind of overdid it over the weekend, did too much dog walking, so I'm kind of tired anyway. All right, so here is your 7-day forecast. And again, the humidity does increase as we head on into the weekend. The end of the week looks pretty sticky, but it's not going to last a long time. It's only going to last a short time. So essentially what we've got coming our way is just a brief hiccup, and then back to some pretty nice humidity for the weekend. So here's the 7-day forecast. Low tonight, 61, high tomorrow 83, 62 and 87 for Thursday, 64 and 86, or I should say Wednesday, Thursday 64 and 86. Now again, the humidity decent Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday, you'll notice it's a bit more humid, but it won't be overly humid. Friday just looks plain old nasty and sticky. Saturday morning looks pretty nasty and sticky, but by Saturday afternoon and evening, we see the dew points dropping off. So let's go ahead and take a look at a graph of that, and I'll put myself on. So let's go to this. This monitor works better. Okay, and this camera works better. So what we see here, dew point today or tomorrow in the 50s, Wednesday in the 50s, Thursday into the upper 50s, lower 60s, peaking at 73. That is just downright god-awful sticky. And then remember, these are 5 p.m. So we start off Saturday morning very sticky, but during the day the dew points drop back into the 50s. So it gets more and more comfortable as you go through the day Saturday. And Saturday there's that chance for a pop-up. Same thing on Sunday, dew points in the 50s, and then back up to 60 on Monday. So we've got nice weather, pretty nice weather, nasty weather, and then back to nice weather for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Okay, we wanted to go back, not that, we want to go back to this. Geez, one of these days I'll begin to hit the buttons right more often. All right, so the rest of the 7-day forecast then, you can see that Friday, I think Thursday evening, Friday, we have numerous showers and thunderstorms around the area. Right now, it is not looking like anything severe. Saturday and Sunday, just hit and miss stuff that pop up in the afternoon. Remember, Saturday starts off pretty humid, but gets nice. Sunday is pretty nice all day. And then Monday, we're back to some dry weather. And when you get to beyond the 7-day, it looks like we're going to continue with a dry streak around the tri-state. Little or no rain in the forecast, even though we do have that chance for a few days there between the 20th and 22nd. Basically, what we've got coming our way is a pretty dry stretch And again, here's that 14-day temperature forecast summary. High temperatures close to normal, low temperatures close to normal. And so even though the Climate Prediction Center is saying we're going to have below normal weather, it's not going to be that far below normal. And so I think the graph you see behind me here pretty much emphasizes that just a couple degrees below normal here, a little bit below or near normal on the low side. And so we end up with an average temperature below normal, but not that much below normal. The takeaway is that we're not in right now in the next 2 weeks, we're not in for any late summer heat wave that's coming our way. We're just in for pretty much normal temperatures, but on the dry side as far as that goes. Let me make one more check, see if there are any more people to talk to on Facebook. So we have Ashley Clark says, do you know what the weather may be past September? Okay, it looks like we're heading into a La Nina winter. Okay, now a La Nina winter, as opposed to what we had last year, an El Nino winter, is typically mild but fairly active. And so we should have a wetter winter than we normally have. And even though it's going to be warmer than normal, we could have more snow than normal, because just warmer than normal doesn't mean it's not cold enough to snow. But it's all just kind of a coin flip and a guess at this point, Ashley. Okay, Brennan Ports. I have no idea what this even means, Brennan. Oh, okay, sorry, I misread it. Going live with no emergency? No, Brennan, we go live every day, Monday through Friday at 7:15. So Brennan said to me, are you going live with no emergency, or is severe weather kind of silly? No. We have a streaming live weather show every Monday through Friday at 7:15. We also have a streaming live weather show every Monday through Friday at noon. We have a streaming live weather show every Saturday and Sunday at 11 a.m. and every Saturday and Sunday at 6 p.m. And we're going live not to, we've been doing this for months and months now. As a matter of fact, the noon one's almost up to a year on the air. This one's a few months. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to give people every opportunity they can have to get the weather information they need. So we not only have 13 and a half hours of news every Monday through Friday, but we have a 20-minute weather show at noon. We have about a half-hour weather show at 7:15, and then we do the same thing on weekends. But the idea here is that so when we're not on the air with news, you can get the information you need. And we're trying to put it on every platform. So it's on Facebook, it's on YouTube, it's on Roku. You can get it on Apple TV. If you have Apple TV through like a Roku TV, it doesn't work, but you've got to have that black box from Apple. And you can get it. And then you can get it on our weather app, our news app. You can also get it on our website. And you can get it on our 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week streaming channel. So we're trying to make it available in as many locations as possible, and make it available as frequently as possible. And that gives you quite a few ways to get caught up with the weather. And if there is severe weather ongoing, we're here live on this anyway. So that's what he meant. So Brendan, I misread your comment. So when I said I didn't understand what you meant, it's because I didn't read it right. Okay, so this is not, and so my apology. You said it popped up on your phone and you were concerned. Okay, no. So it's not severe weather, and we don't have any severe weather in the forecast. Probably not this week, but at least until Friday. Friday's a chance, but we'll have to talk about that as it gets closer. Okay, Brennan, so thank you very much for watching. Hope you can join us at 7:15 Monday through Friday. And everybody, that's it for now. I hope everybody's out enjoying the great weather. If I wasn't working, there'd be nothing better than to sit with my feet up on the deck and have a nice cold beer on a Monday evening in this great weather. And you'll have another chance to do that tomorrow because the weather will be good also. So thank you for watching. And Brendan, thank you for asking me that question. And sorry I misinterpreted what you said at first. I guess I needed glasses or something. So that's it. Have yourself a nice evening. Thanks for joining me.